Redemption song lesson, me boy. First of all, welcome to the lesson, and note, before I'll explain the entire thing, I want to really make clear to you that there is some sort of a structure in the song, but Bob Marley tends to sometimes stay away from the structure and bring some variations on it. So when you're going to try to play the song from the beginning till end, it'll be a little confusing for you. So what I'm going to do in this lesson is just particularly give you the basics that cover the structure of the song, but sometimes he tends to play a different chord here and there. So you can just listen to another version, but everyone wants to learn the acoustic version. So without any further ado, let's get started. I'll first just do the chords because that's the easiest and quickest thing to explain. So you got just a regular G chord. And I'm skipping the intro right now. Let me zoom in just a little bit. There we go. Right, so G chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. To E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. To C for 2 counts. 1, 2. After that, there's a little bit of an oddball chord, which you can see as a C major 7 and an add 2, or you can also look at it as an E minor 7 with, let's say, an added, what would this be? Minor 6. So either E minor 7, minor 6, or a C major 7, add 2 with the B in the bass. Now that sounds like a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo to you, then don't worry about it. It's just the name of the chord. You don't even need to know it. Well, it would always be better, of course, but if you don't worry about it too much. Just have fun and play the chord, right? What also people tend to do is play a G chord in such a way, or a full G chord with C. I think it's wrong. Listen carefully to the record. I think he's not playing a full G chord or a G with B in the bass. I really think he's using this chord. But hey, that's what I'm thinking. Alright, then to an A minor. Note, sometimes he's skipping the A minor and replacing that with a D chord. Now, why would you do that? Well, my guess is that he's using the relative, well, not the relative minor, but with the G and the E minor he sometimes is, but just to make it clear to everyone, sometimes he's just replacing chords, different chords, at a particular time, and he can sing the melody on both chords, right? So that makes sense, right? Okay, let me just play it for you. So, E, 2, 3, 4, E minor, C to A minor. Back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do the same, but let's add a D, and I'm tapping loud with my foot over here and a slipper just to give you a metronome feel. So let's do the same, but end with a D chord. Here's an example. 1, 2, 3, 4. C and to D. You have to say, right? One more measure of D after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he plays G. Whole measure. C. 2 counts. 2 counts E. Repeat that again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Because all I ever had, right? E minor, whole measure. Then again, he's using that C to D switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's going back to the G chord. and then still doing that C-D switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, C, D. So I think you can say the chorus starts at "Won't You Have to Say" when he's playing that D chord, and then he's doing all those switches from G and then from C to D, and then he's all of a sudden going to an E minor and then C to D. So let's take a look at the chorus. And remember, sometimes he's not playing the exact same thing all over again. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes the chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, D, 2, 4, C, 2, 4, 2, 4, C, 2, D, 1, E minor. That again. So that was the chorus. Before that we did some of the verse, and that basically is almost the entire song. All you have is this bridge that he's kind of jamming along with that E minor, and also with the C and D switch again. That's so he's kind of muting the E minor with. So that's E minor. He's doing that a couple of times. So E minor, whole measure, 4 counts. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. And after that he's going back to the verse. And instead of ending with a D or an A minor, well, he is doing that a couple of times, but at the very end you will notice that he's using a different chord that sounds a little ugly. I think he's using that chord. Might be some more chords, but if I were to play this song, I'll just end up with this, just to make it easier for, you know, everyone, myself or any other musician that I would be playing with. So I would end the last verse with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, that's just what I would do. You can maybe also use an A minor 7 with an added F sharp, which what would make this chord? Let's see, we have our 5th here. This chord would be an A minor with the major 6 added, or you can also try an A minor 7 and add the major 6 over here. Again, just giving you the names. Don't worry if it sounds like a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo or just jibber jabber to you. Don't worry about it. So just think about it as an A minor chord. I'm assuming you know what an A minor is by now. And then add your pinky at the 2nd fret of the E string. Just make up your own rhythm. You can either, I think that's what he's using, da, 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 da. Or you can just go with any other thing you want to end up with. You can make your own variations, right? So let's do the intro. Last but definitely not least, right? So here's what it sounds like slow. Alright, let me break that down for you. 3rd fret of the E string, open A string, 2nd fret, A string, back to 3rd fret of the E string, slide, 2nd fret, A string, and then 1st fret to 2nd fret D string, that's an open E string, 2nd fret, A string, and then to 3rd fret G string. So we've got so open A string, then we got 2nd fret A, the 2nd fret A string, then open D string, and then it's open A string, then 3rd fret A string, 2nd fret open A string, and end with the G on the top. So there's the 3rd fret of the E string again. I'll try to play it again for you a little slow. Please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, a comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share everything with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, MSN, Skype, whatever you got. And you can always book a lesson on Skype if you have some questions about the song or any other guitar topic that you want to know about. Thanks for watching.